Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Cece and I'm a UGC creator, and today I'm just going to basically be doing a 2024 recap. I'm home alone, so this is probably the only chance I'm gonna get at doing this. So I just feel like this year has been a very successful year and it's been very different to my other years, so I feel like it's a kind of start to a new chapter. So I just wanted to, I guess, share that with you. I'm just going to basically recap what my work life has been like, along with my personal life and like the growth of both. I actually did a year recap at the beginning of this year for 2023, and I don't think it went very well. I think it ended up with me waffling quite a lot, which is kind of what I'm doing now, but it's okay. And at the end of last year, I was struggling with money. I was really stressed. I was still in school and I didn't want to be in school. I didn't want to do, I was in sixth form and I just hated sixth form as a whole. It just really got to me. I had social anxiety and I didn't have any money to do anything. I also had a family member pass away, so it was just such a tough year, and I feel like all of my friends were ahead of me because all of my friends had jobs and I didn't have one. So that leads on to this year. At the start of the year, well, at the end of last year, I discovered UGC, which is user generated content. So basically it's where you make content for brands and they'll run it as ads or just use it on their social medias, whatever. That's a story for another day. Can't be bothered to get into that right now, but yeah, so that is what I kind of saw at the end of last year. I was like, oh, I kind of like that. Anyways, this year I got my first PR gift in January, but I didn't really take UGC seriously. It wasn't like, oh my god, this is my job. I was kind of just like, oh, let me kind of look into it, but I didn't until like February, March time. And then in April I got my first paid collaboration, and then when I left school in May, I kind of did my research and took it a little bit more seriously. And then in October I registered my business on HMRC, I think it's called. So I'm officially like a business owner, which is still crazy to think. I was literally speaking to my friend like just before I made this video. I was like, oh my god, I actually am a business owner and I didn't even think about that. But yeah, so that has been a very good year for me in that sense, because at the start of the year I couldn't even afford to like go out with my friends, and like just if we wanted to go to Costa, I'd have to be there like, oh, I don't have enough money for Costa. So it was just like, just for a basic drink, it was so hard for me, and I'd have to like either limit going out or just get water when my friends were getting so many different stuff. And this time last year, me and my friends actually went shopping and they all got an Ordinary set of skincare, like, you know, the skincare brand, and I couldn't afford it. So I was really sad and I kind of felt left out. But this year I've bought myself a new phone. I've booked myself a holiday for January, and I got tickets to see my favorite singer ever, which is so fun. So I do have stuff already booked for next year, which is good. That means 2025 is going to be a good year, and hopefully an even better year than this year. So that is good on that sense. So that is the recap for like work wise. I've done really well. Improvements would be to just get more paid work in and just actually start being like a business owner, because at the moment I do quite a lot of stuff from my bed, or I'm not organized and I'm kind of like saying to brands, oh, I'm sick, I can't do this, I can't do that, and it's like, it's kind of very unprofessional. So that is my goal for the new year, is to just be more professional but also be more positive. Just buying stuff and being able to afford stuff has made me so happy, so hopefully that will stick. I also like grew a lot as a person. Like I said at the start of the year, I had social anxiety, like really bad. I couldn't go out, I couldn't go shopping even with my mum. I had to stay in the car, and even when I was sitting in the car I had to like kneel down because I didn't want anyone seeing me. I hated my voice, even just speaking on camera. I hated my voice. I always wanted to be a YouTuber and I couldn't, because every time I'd edit my videos it'd be like, oh my gosh, I hate my voice so much. And then now like I'm doing that for my work, like I'm speaking to the camera and to people, and it's just, I'm doing meetings and stuff which I never thought I'd do. So that is very, very good. I'm really proud of myself for that. And now I am going out a lot more with my mom. Like, I actually enjoy going out. And obviously, yeah, at the end of last year, I have scalp psoriasis, and it got really, really bad to the point we had to cut like chunks of my hair out because I didn't know how to control it. So that is another thing I've achieved this year, taking care of my hair. It literally, the curls are so good, and in the summer I really nailed that. Obviously now it's winter, so my hair is going to be more dry, but in the summer I was so proud of myself. I was like, oh my god, I'm literally so pretty. I was literally like I loved my hair so much, and I'm so comfortable like speaking to the camera, looking at myself. I'm not as anxious as what I used to be about when it came to my looks. Like towards the end of November, I've really been getting into drinking water, which I am also proud of, because before I'd have like 3-4 cups of tea a day. And yes, I had quite a bit of sugar in all of them. I'd have milk and cookies, I'd have hot chocolates, and now, like right now, I've got a water. So I'm really proud of that as well, that I'm kind of getting into more of a healthier diet and lifestyle, which is what I've always wanted, but I'm actually finally doing that. And my skin is quite clear, other than that spot there and like around my nose. My nose is really bad at the moment. I've also been quite proud of my body this year. I feel like I've come a long way with that, because I used to be so insecure with my body and feel like I looked really big, and now I love my body so much. Like, I look at it every single day in the mirror. I'm obsessed. So that is another thing that I'm really proud of. So this is just kind of me, I guess it's me kind of speaking to myself in a way, and kind of like saying to myself, like, you've done well this year, and like, I'm proud of you, which is really good. This is why I love vlogging, because it's kind of like a diary to myself, and I can look back on this like next year. Hopefully this will be up next year, and I can re-look back on how I felt this year. But yeah, I've definitely achieved a lot, which I'm very proud of. My phone's gonna die. Thank you so much for watching my recap. I hope you enjoyed it. It was just kind of me reassuring myself that this year has been a good year, and I think it has. Just thanks for watching.